Hello friend, do you have an international website that has visitors from different locations around the world? Then your website will definitely benefit from CDN cache. Let me show you a test. This is a test from 40 different locations. I am testing my website, withoutout.com, and see time to first byte, see website speed for homepage of my WordPress website. And this is a map that shows from different locations how long it took to start loading my home page. And as you can see, most of them are green, which means they are fast. Load times like less than 100 milliseconds, some of them less than 200 milliseconds, like this one. Some locations are around 400, 300 milliseconds. These are really good scores, which means my website is fast from different continents, from America, from Africa, from Europe, Asia, Australia. When we scroll down, we can see average time to first byte value, which is 178 milliseconds. So on average, from 40 different locations, this is how fast my website is served. And it uses cache, and as you can see, it hits 100% cache, which is great. And when we scroll down, we can see by country, and in Europe, on average, it's 84 milliseconds. In America, it's 152 milliseconds. And we have some slow locations as well. In US, we have fast location, and we have on some cities, we have slow location like 346 milliseconds. When we scroll down, you can see from Asia, it's around 285 milliseconds, which is also okay. Some cities and some locations are very fast and others are a bit slower. For example, here we can see from India, from one city it's fast, 51 milliseconds, and from another Indian city it's 600 milliseconds. This test shows that from most locations my website stays fast because it's using a CDN level cache. When we scroll further down, we can see that it uses Cloudflare CDN, and we can see cache hit status, and all of them are hit. We can scroll further and see time. Also, we can switch to different location, different continent, and see separate rows of report from different cities. As you can see here, from Taiwan, India, Singapore, Japan, UAE, Australia, etc. This shows how fast my website for visitors from those locations. And this is another report from another blog. This one is not using a global CDN cache. And here how it looks on map. My main server is in France, in Europe. So we have fast time in France, 65 milliseconds. When we go further, like in America or in Asia, we can see that our website is becoming slower. For example, in India, it's 1.5 seconds. In South America, in Brazil, it's 624 milliseconds. In USA, around 500 milliseconds. In China, around 1 second. Taiwan 1 second, Australia also slow 1.1 second, Japan 700 milliseconds. So for Europe it's fast, for other locations it's becoming slower. If it's a global website, if it has a global audience, then this report shows this website is not optimized for international visitors. And in summary, we can see that average time to first byte 500 milliseconds, which is big, but we still have a cache hit rate 100%. And that cache is not CDN cache, it's server cache. So if we have a local audience, if we target one country, one location, one city, then it's fine to not use a CDN cache. But if we target multiple locations, all visitors around the world. We provide some, for example, some service international, sell some goods, then it's better to use a CDN cache. But if we are serving local audience, like local shop, can be our local classifieds website, then it's fine just using server-side page cache. So I have shown how to use a page cache. It's simple in WordPress. Also, I have a separate video which shows how to set up and optimize CDN cache. So here we can see that it's a server level cache and it's all hit, and server is Nginx, but still it's not enough. We can see that from America it's slow, from Asia it's slow. From this summary table, we can see that from Asia it's around 900 milliseconds, from America it's around 500 milliseconds, and fastest it is with local cache, local server page cache, it's around 100 milliseconds. Which websites do not need a CDN cache? I said earlier, local websites, local shops, local classified websites or local information websites targets to one location, usually in one language, which is spoken only in that country. Those websites don't need a CDN cache. Also, smaller business websites, even if they are international websites, but they don't have like too many visitors, too much traffic, they just serve as an information single page or like couple page static websites, they also don't need a CDN level cache because they get very few visitors, maybe 100, maybe maximum 1,000 visitors per month. So they don't need to bother with CDN cache, it's not worth it. But if you have an international targeted website, then it's definitely worth setting up and using CDN cache. So tools to test CDN cache, I have two options. First one is this one. This website is WITHOUT.com. It tests from 40 different locations page speed and shows easy to view a map where you can see how fast it's across different locations from different countries and cities. But downside, it is free, but it's limited to 2 reports, and then it asks to log in or to register or maybe to purchase a paid plan to use it further. But you can still use it for more than 2 pages. If you use an incognito window, then you can use it a couple times more probably. And another tool is OpenStats.dev website. It's this website. It is much simpler website. It also tests from different locations like Singapore, USA, Japan, Brazil, and you can see speed from those locations on table view. It tests from 28 different locations, which is okay. It doesn't have a fancy map, fancy graphics, etc. It's much simpler, but good thing about this website, it does not have any limits. So without registering, without logging in, you can use it much more than just 2 tests. I have used it like maybe 10 or 20 tests, didn't encounter any limitations or any pop-ups, etc. It's really fast and really useful, user-friendly website, which you can use to test speed of your website from different locations. And from here you can see which one location is slowest. It shows me Singapore 286 milliseconds, shows me South Africa is half a second, slowest location for my website webpa.com. CDN cache, it's free on Cloudflare. You can use it for free without any payment, without anything. Just register with Cloudflare and it has instructions how to add name servers, etc., how to set up your website with Cloudflare. And after you set up, you enter page cache details. I have a separate video that shows how to set up page cache in Cloudflare. And great thing is it's unmetered, it's free, you set up it once and it's easy to set up. That video is step-by-step video. I will link it in description as well. So you apply that cache, page cache, and you don't worry about it. You don't clear it. Generally, 1 day cache is enough. If you update your blog, say for example, once a week or a couple times a week, it's perfectly fine. Just after 1 day, your new content, your new pages will appear to public, which is okay. You can clear manually CDN cache, but it's not necessary. And it's not using any plugins. It's just using Cloudflare configuration on-screen settings. And that's it. You set it up once and you use it for a very long time. I set up it for my website a couple years ago, and I created that tutorial around 1 year ago. In case you wonder what's on my website, I can show you. It's this website. It's a very simple WordPress website, which has some tutorials, blogs, and where I share my other projects as well. It's really fast. You can check it out yourself and navigate through pages and see how fast it responds, how fast it loads for you. Thank you for watching. Thank you also for liking and subscribing to these videos, and hope to see you in the next videos. Bye.